Glad you got teeth left. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Bloodbath169, and welcome back to Sim Theme Park. Now we are picking up almost immediately after our last part here in Halloween World. Now, a few things have happened since in the intervening times here. We'd failed a challenge. We also got a golden ticket for exceeding $15,000 profit in 1 year. And of course, we've been building up our money and our research. And of course, we are coming in at this point because, you guessed it, it's time to expand. So what we're going to do, we have two rides here that will be perfect for the space we have. And if it'll turn it. And once we've got these two rides in, we can't expand out to the west anymore. So we'll start expanding out to the north. Because remember, of course, that we are rotated. And when I'm talking about north or west, I'm talking about relative to the entrance to the park. So, let's go ahead and put down Rat Race. Okay. Alright, there's that and that. Let's get our cameras set up. We need bathrooms. Here, and here, and here. This is a 2x It sure is. So we've got concessions down here. We'll need a staff room up here. It would be nice if we had enough space for a new ride upgrade for the next ride we're putting in. And this is going to be, this one I think would be a restaurant if we had the space, but we don't. So we have concessions right down here. Let's go ahead and copy our drink stall. And what we'll actually do is put in our drinks, burgers, and we need our exit here, or our thing there. Let's lower our qualities, make that the same, lower quality, and make it all the same. Okay. So there's ride number 1, and we still have one more to go. And it is going to be Hocus Pocus. So, boom, thump that down. And let's hook these up. Oops. And then we'll get staff hired for both of these locations. Hocus Pocus looks like the type of ride you couldn't pay me to get onto, to be honest. A little bit on the extreme side. That's super, buddy. Okay, so hum. Okay, so this down here, we will need let's see, we've got a giant puzzle. Let's get the straight skull. And of course, oops, I just messed that up. You need to move down by 2 because a part of the park will go up that way. Okay, so with the close proximity of the other stuff, we don't really need anything of that sort. Let's do a demon statue right here. Fireworks show. Okay, a haunted tower. Okay, so okay, so what else do we have? We've got the haunted tower. That's going to take up a substantial amount of space. Large sign. That will as well. Unless, of course, we put it over here. And that way we can say we built it. Oh, staff. We're about to forget staff. This is what I get for recording. I just can't win for losing, to be fair. Add in one more mechanic. Alright guys, so we're going to take a brief break, let some money build up, and bring you guys back in as we get a little bit closer to our financial goal. And we're going to be expanding out into this area of the park, so we'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay guys, and we're finally back. So, as you can see, we saved up quite a bit of money. And I believe, nope, that was a previous thing we got in a previous clip, so never mind. We're going to go ahead, first of all, I already went ahead and bought some land. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring this over. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And link this up with a double path. And let's even go ahead and do this number. To keep an eye on troublesome guests. Okay. So as you can see, we're bringing in money pretty dang quick. It has really picked up, actually. So we have this as our second half of the concession area here. Why? Because we are going to go ahead, buy land. And we're going to follow the same pattern we did in the Lost Kingdom. We're going to start right about here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to bring this all the way. Actually, we can't do that. It won't let us. Okay. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll bring it all the way up to the top. Okay. So we now have a 2 wide new area. So what we're gonna do, I don't know if we're going for a haunted tower. There sure is. We can go ahead and put that decor in, can't we? Boom. What else do we have that we haven't built? A super bathroom. We have access to super bathrooms. Yes, that was the other thing we noticed. All of our research has been completed. So it says. We're going to continue holding on to the scientists, though, because we may end up having to need them again. Okay, so we've got, looks like, we've got 3 more rides that we can just put in. Normal rides. And then the rest of the rides we have are 4 more rides. And then the rest of the rides are all the track rides. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to finish out today's episode by putting in the remaining 4 rides, and then all that leaves is track rides and grinding to get up to the proper income level to allow the rest of that to fly by. Is there any way I can get this piece right here? This is actually bothering me. Yes, I can. Okay. Phew, that was actually starting to bother me. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in Devil's Disc. And what we'll do is we'll orient this stuff. Actually, let's start down here, not up there. So let's go with 1 more, over 1. And this will be one that's visible from down below. So here's that. And there we go. That's that linked up. All right. Yeah, no, there's parts of the park not being patrolled by a mechanic magically. Okay, well, we just did, so. Alright, well, that worked like a dang charm. Got people just flooding into the area. And we can actually go ahead and come down here, we can just put in super bathrooms on either side here. Alright. So, oh, we do it. See, this is what I was worried about. I'm glad I clicked that, because otherwise we would have never noticed that. Or I never would have. Okay. So, this needs a mechanic. Okay. Let's go ahead and add in a mechanic. our entertainer. Okay. And our guard. Really? Let's try that again, Mr. Guard. Not janitor. Guard. Excuse me, are you a janitor? No, you're not. Alright, so let's try that again. Boom, there's all that. Scatty batty. Let's go ahead and get that second chop, or the second upgrade for that. And let's put in. Okay, so that's praise for the restaurant. Super duper. So let's keep on what we're doing. A new challenge, huh? Sure, why not? Oh no, I haven't connected the exit, have I? $80 now? Jeez. We might actually achieve that in the first go. Jeez. Just kidding. That's not even close to 50 or however many. Okay, so let's see how. We are going to continue what we did, and we're going to do this. Let's see, this is a roller coaster. That's a log flume. That's a go-kart. That's a water track. And it's going to be Phantom for the one here. Okay, lift that up. And then we're going to do our double path all the way around. And what we're actually going to do on this one is we are actually going to, first of all, let's get our cameras in. And then what we will actually do is we'll put our concession stands right here. And on one side we will have our gift shop. On the other, we'll just start going ahead and putting in restaurants. Alright, so we will now need a fairly large chunk of land. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Alright. Okay, it's amazing how fast all that money bleeds away, huh? Alright, so we've got our first section in here in the new expansion, and we're going to go ahead and put in our final 2 rides for today's episode. Everything we'll have left for the next episode will be our track rides. So that means let's do Pumpkin Castle. Alright, that's going to go right here. Yeah, right there. Link that up. Not quite enough, not far enough, looks like. It's alright, it happens. And don't mind my cat, she's convinced she's dying. I've addressed it a couple times in other episodes, but of course the reason she's doing this is because she's in heat. And I'm frankly not wealthy enough to have her fixed, so. Bills do kind of gotta get paid. So there is our super bathrooms and our ride there. And then we'll do the fire pit, a spinning ride. And that is going to be right here. I'm so show-cocked. Alright, same deal. Let's get our cameras up and at them. And then we'll get our staff assigned. We need a staff room down here. Okay, dude, you were really getting on my nerves with that. I forgot to link that up too. Okay, so why don't I do this? Where'd he go? Oh, there's that. Okay. There's our staff room. And we're not going to worry about concessions in this section. Alright, let's get our staffing in. 2 guards, 1 for this one. And another one for right here. Actually, how is it when I'm trying to select anything else I can click on you, but oh Jesus. How is it that when I want to click on anything else I can click on it just fine, but as long as I'm trying to click on you, let's do the same thing, make sure you're got that extra spot there. Up to 85, nice. Okay, so there are our rides, or excuse me, our guards, and we'll do the entertainers. Yeah, so this is good. Okay, so here's our entertainers done. Let's get our janitors in. Part 1 and part 2. Okay, boom and boom. All right, so how are we doing? Oh, dude, you're really starting to get on my nerves with this. Okay, well, how about this? How about I just look at my there staff, y'all, and I'll grab this guy right here who doesn't have a patrol area, and I'll set him to patrol right here. He can cover these for me. And then we'll grab this guy, and he can be set to patrol these 4. And then let's see, do we have another one who's not patrolling? Do you have patrol route? You don't. So you're going to be set to go from here up to here, and that covers that whole area. Is that happy for you, Dot? Does that make you just jump with joy? Good. Alright, so everything else, I'm glad we didn't get rid of our researchers because we weren't done with them yet. Alright, let's make sure that no other rides are going down soon. Quite a list of rides, let me tell you. Alright, let's upgrade Rat Race. And Devil's Tower, or Devil's Disc, excuse me, Devil's Disc. Phantom, yep. Now, better question, buddy. What's that say? I don't know what you're basing it off of because nobody's here. But we are up to 89 or 80, 95, $95, $95, $90, $90 entrance fee. So that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for today's episode. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell notification button, and that way you can be notified when I add new videos. Currently, the schedule is set on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And of course, if you have any comments or feedback of any kind, leave them down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. So apart from that, guys, thank you once again, everybody, for joining me for today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.